We are changing our communication strategy to engage with Generation Y by developing cutting-edge tools online and on this Google phone, the Android platform. We're also developing it for the iPad.
Traditionally it's not been something that the younger generations have engaged with in any shape or form. I think with Generation Y we have for the first time almost a channel devoted to the people who are young. So you have the web and you have all forms of new media. So you have YouTube and Twitter, and I think as a pensions communications team you have to learn to be pretty swift on your feet, because whereas before we were producing booklets of 40 pages long, we now have 140 characters in which to get a message across.
What motivates them, where they come from, and learning as much as you can about them. I think one of the things with Generation Y are they're so bombarded with messages day in, day out through every possible channel, on their doorstep, on their emails, through their smartphones, that they've learned to make very, very quick decisions. Now, the first piece of interaction they sometimes have with a pension screen is a great big thick scheme booklet, and that doesn't facilitate quick decision making. So I think if we're going to engage these people, we first have to engage ourselves in understanding what they need as our audience. We're better placed then to deliver a pensions message that they will understand and hopefully they'll learn about, but we need to educate ourselves first.
What's critical is you need to go to where Generation Y are and not try and take Generation Y to where we are. So you've got Generation Y using Facebook, we need to go to Facebook. Twitter, we need to go to Twitter. So all of the 50-year-olds who are running the pension schemes at the moment need to stop trying to bring Generation Y to us. We need to actually go to Generation Y.
We should be able to work on multi-levels, multi-ages, multi-platform, and I think it gets increasingly more complicated as time goes on. But I think as people understand the way people consume media and communicate with each other, then they'll have a much better understanding of how to make pensions exciting and engaging for those individuals.
Use the media and the internet tools which Generation Y uses.
I think there's a number of things we've got to do as an industry. I think we must make sure that we use the right communication materials and the right tools to engage with Generation Y. We've got to start using modern technology to actually what people use. So we've got to use things like text, Twitter, Facebook.
We need to use different communication methods for Generation Y, specifically the under 30s. So we've developed a specific communications campaign for that group, which is using SMS text messaging, e-shots, and social media sites.
Generation Y is obviously a key group of individuals that you need to reach to differently.